Well, ladies and gentlemen, introducing you to our co-main event of the evening as a part of Beatdown 11, brought to you with thanks to Next Gen Constructions. Your co-main event is brought to you with thanks to Astute Woolawin. We do it in the featherweight division. Introducing to you first, standing across in the blue corner, weighed in officially 65.80 kilos. Travels to Queensland tonight from Melbourne, Victoria. Brings a record with him of 15 fights for 6 big wins. This is Michael Barber! And his opponent standing across in the red corner, weighed in officially 66.30 kilos. Based here in Brisbane, the River City, Queensland. He's trained out of the NTG Fight and Fitness Gym. His MMA record is 12 fights for 7 wins and the 5 losses. He is the all-action warrior. He is Mr. Entertainment. He calls himself Mr. Fight of the Night. Brisbane, make some noise. I give you Dimps! Gillies! Referee, third man in the middle, in charge of the action is Mr. Peter Hickman.
Evening brought to you by Astute Woolawin. Astute Woolawin is recommended and used by Beatdown Promotions staff for all things finance, loans and wealth management. For all things finance, give Simon a call on 0405 751 173. Thank you so much to Next Gen Constructions for sponsoring the event and making this possible. Dimps Gillies in the red, wearing red, Barber in the blue and white trunks. And immediately, Dimps Gillies is letting him go. Barber covering up but firing back. This is exactly what you can expect from both these boys. They're throwing, but it's measured. It's violence. These guys are pros. These aren't amateurs in there. We did promise violence and we're seeing it. Technical, immediately the first stanza, Barber lands.
I love that. I don't think we've really seen either men be more than a meter apart the entire fight so far.
100%. 100%. First guy to shoot loses. Going to that kick, very smart. Dimps on the jab. I love that he's changing his stance against the southpaw. When you think, like 1 in 10 people is a lefty, how often does that lefty fight another lefty? It's very smart. Barber having some success. Dimps choosing to go with frequency on that lead hand. The defense not so much there for Dimps. He's leaning back a fair bit.
Yeah, Dimps he's a great boxer, and I think a big part of his defense is just his head movement. His head is constantly, just never stops moving.
I love the work rate. This is fantastic.
Yeah, these guys have literally just been in the pocket the entire fight.
Yeah, 100% forearms guard. Beautiful. I love how Dimps is moving. We're really getting a taste of the flavor of both men. Barber's just going to try and endure. That's what you know when a guy has a high guard and he's putting up the forearms guard. Dimps is looking for those beautiful, crisp shots.
Yeah, you just know they're throwing bombs because you can hear when the punches land on the forearms. There's just this massive thud every time.
Oh, beautiful elbow in close from Barber, who finds himself, unfortunately, with his back in the cage. Dimps going to the body. I'm such a sucker for going to the body. Go to the body and it opens up the head. Those tiny gloves, you can really just dig them into the ribs. Barber taking his chance at going forwards. Oh, he cracks Dimps. Working on the cage. It's a different kind of work on the cage, isn't it? Because both of them are looking to strike.
I was just thinking that everything is completely different because neither man really seems to have any interest in a grapple or a takedown.
And all this stuff, it looks small, but this is all going to pay dividends. If not now, then later. Those knees to the body, the punches to the body, the grinding, the holding of the arms, all the action that their muscles in both their arms are doing right now makes the arms fill up with blood. Makes it feel like they're stone. Hard to throw. Dimps gets the break. Barber's shelling up. I'd like to see Dimps go on the body more, especially with that double forearms guard. Oh, and it's like he heard me. I think that hurt Barber. You can see him folding at the waist. Oh, but he's wounded but not out. He's able to throw back at Dimps. I am absolutely in my element. I am having so much fun.
Yeah, and as you were mentioning in the undercard, Jay, We were missing some fights tonight. We were missing a bit of volume, but we are not missing that tonight. Dimps
man, we got volume, we got frequency. It's everything. It's everything all the time.
Yeah, both. I was going to say Dimps, but really both these guys are just volume punchers. They do not take their foot off the gas at all.
Oh, big elbow. Dimps goes to the body. Even the clinch stuff, I'm loving it. Culling for position. Dimps, big one over the top, looking for the hook. And it's almost discouraging to hit a guy like Barber so much and not have him waver. The only time it looks like he's been hurt was that body shot.
Yeah, absolutely. And going the other way, I mean, for fighting someone like Dimps, you just know you're going to have to put him out, because he will just not stop coming forward and he will not stop punching no matter what.
Absolutely. And it's such a throwback to see an MMA fighter in tie shorts. That used to be terrifying. I remember being in the fight camp with guys going into fights and then their opponent would walk out in tie shorts and we'd kind of go, oh no, oh no. And Dimps is just such a throwback to exactly that. Just violence incarnate. It really is exactly what we thought it would be.
Yeah, living up to the hype, absolutely.
Hands on top of hands on top of hands. Man! Thank you, Damian Brown. Thank you, Next Gen Construction. Incredible fight from both guys. We get 2 more rounds of this, and I bet you if it gets that far, much like we're seeing in our Next Gen Construction replay, if it even gets that far, we will still be wanting more. The technicality of all of it. They're busting each other up, they're going to the body, you can see him wince there. Manages still to crack Dimps, and he does it again there. So good. The composure of both men. The gas tank of both men. Man, if we spoke about everything that was happening, we'd still be like 5 to 10 seconds behind. So we've almost got to pick what we're going to comment on.
Nick, here. We good? Good. 2.
Fighters fight, and these boys are exactly that. We know they're both tough, we both know they have offense, and it really does look like an immovable object meeting an unstoppable force.
Yeah, starting off this round, I mean, in the first round, both guys were landing big shots, but it does look like Michael Barber is a little worse for wear. His face is looking a bit more beat up. Dimps looking pretty much fine so far from what I can see.
It looks like a lot of the damage to Dimps has possibly been to his brain that we can't see and to his gas tank. Oh, huge, I love that. As soon as you get a position, hand on top, it means you can slide one of those elbows over the top, and Barber does exactly that. It's an educated clinch from both men. Oh, beautiful, now Dimps does it back. Goes to the body, and Barber just knows that if a guy goes to my body, I'm just going to swing up top. And he's finding a home for those hooks. Decides to go to the legs. And that forearm guard, while serviceable for a while, those little gloves, look at the face of Barber, to your point. I think Dimps is smart enough. He's putting spice into a lot of these punches, but not everything, because he knows he's going to wear Barber down, and that might be happening.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, Dimps is smart, man. Like, he's a volume puncher. He never stops punching. And when you do that, you can't put 100% meat on every shot.
Oh man, so much blood just exploded out of the nose of Michael Barber. It even went down his legs and onto his feet. It looked like a solid mass. That wasn't even liquid. Sorry, that was very visceral. And still in the pocket is Barber. Man, he's the aggressor. Look at his face. And he's the one bringing the fight.
Yeah, Dimps just has exceptional head movement as well. Well, as I say that, he hits a big elbow, but the thing is, when punches miss constantly, it wears you out as well. It's tiring to keep missing.
Dimps looks like he's lost a little bit of the pop in his shots. He's thrown so many of them. I want to see the fight stats. We're into the hundreds of punches. And the more these guys get tired, the more we're going to see them in that boxing range, that dirty boxing range, where they're not even really clinching. It is like dirty boxing. Barber has just been to the brink so many times in his personal life, in the cage, and he's bounced back before. This is absolutely nothing new to him. Fist of stone, a heart of stone as well, and just fire on the insides. And Dimps is, speaking of fire, he's firing everything. After this, I really hope the main event is short because, man, there's not enough water for me to drink on this planet to keep my voice in serviceable condition. Oh, another one on the end of the chin. Barber's shots are really, Dimps has got the volume. Barber really does have the accuracy. When he's hitting Dimps, he's kind of snapping his head back.
Yeah, I can't tell if that's something Dimps is doing on purpose to almost try and roll with the shots to take some of the sting off, or if it's just Barber landing massive punches.
That's a really good point, actually. Now that you mention it, I'm going to pay a little bit more attention. Unbelievable, just the output on these guys.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me how Dimps could get hit. Well, they're both getting hit, but Dimps just doesn't really look like he's taking that much damage. This guy's head is made of steel.
Man, we need a 4-ounce glove boxing league. That's what we need, because look at this. This is so much fun. They're able to let it go. There's virtually no defense. Offense is your defense. Huge fight, delivering on more than one way. This is exactly what we thought it would be. I thought one man might be hurt at some point by now and that he might shoot or look to establish a dominant grappling position, but absolutely not.
Yeah, unbelievable durability from both guys. Like, they're both just landing constant heavy shots and no one is taking a backward step.
Damage on top of damage on top of damage. Oh, Dimps! He might have him hurt putting it on. Oh, till the final bell. The final bell of the round, sorry, not the final bell of the fight. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The more they get tired, the more fun it is because the defense is just absolutely thrown out the window.
I don't know if it's just me, but it almost feels like in this fight when someone kicks like they cheated.
Yeah. Next gen construction replay. I mean, what do you even do with this? You're like, yeah, they're punching each other. Like, I can't break this down. Dimps is throwing with volume. He seems to be throwing the longer range shots. Barber's walking into him. And right there, that could have been Barber hurt by something because he did act out of character for a moment. He was backed up and he was shying away from the shots. Huge fight. Fantastic co-main.
Hit the belt 5 or 6 times, mate. Just get your punches up a bit, yeah? It's not me, you hit the nuts by me. Good? Back you go.
Like, how do you train for a fight like this? Because they both knew that it was going to be like this. They looked prepared for a fight like this. I mean, you just stick both of your hands into a beehive. Like, I don't... Like, you have to tell your kids, hey, guys, maybe don't watch this one. The third round in an absolutely brutal fight on the will, on the physicality of both men, with no signs of either man taking a significant step back. And still technical to the very end, Jaden.
Yeah, you're so right. Technical to the end. Like, neither man is kind of just throwing caution to the wind and just throwing random, like, crazy shots. They're both still really focused.
Both these guys, with the experience that they've had and the types of fights that they've had, this isn't a slugfest where both guys are pointing at the ground like, let's prove something. They legitimately know what they're doing. These guys have been refined in this kind of fight. And just the toll that it is taking on both of them, mentally, physically, but also on the gas tank as well. Toughness really is that gas tank, isn't it, JD?
Yeah, absolutely. And on the note of gas tank, Dimps especially, I think, is a very efficient boxer as well. I think that's what allows him to be such a voluminous puncher. Like, you can see when Michael Barber misses, Dimps is still turning his head as if he got hit. It's like he's constantly rolling with the punches, and when he throws his own punches, he rolls with them as well. He sets up his next shot.
I love those elbows by Michael Barber, but it's finding it difficult to find a home for him, because even the head movement of Gillies is getting out of the way of elbows. Unreal.
Yeah, it's just constantly moving, and it doesn't seem like much, but it's tiring. To keep trying to hit something that's only there like 1 in every 10 shots is exhausting.
100%. It's like trench warfare, isn't it? They've just got artillery just launching at it from the trenches. Grueling. Unbelievable. This fight is exactly what I thought it would be and more. This is what we wanted. I can't actually believe that it got to this level and neither of them has taken a knee. Neither of them has been dropped. Man, I'm willing to bet either man would die in here willingly rather than give up. Everything on the line for these men. These guys fight for more than money. It's for pride, it's for everything. It's for, like I said, everything on the line. It's like if you take a step back, if you weren't to get dropped, it's like you lose everything. You lose more than your own life. It's not just pride, it's not just ego. This is what they'll be known for. This is what they'll tell their grandkids about. It's about wars like this. And that I never gave up. Even if either of them doesn't win, that they never gave up, they gave it everything. You can only talk about yourself in the greatest of respect. And that's exactly what I have for both of these men. The corner's asking, telling both of them go forwards. I really think they're trying to. How more forwards can you go? If I was cornering either of these men, I'd just shut up at this point.
I agree.
Oh, big one. You can see it bobbing Barber. And still he just swings for the fences.
Yeah, first shot of the fight to the head, that looked like it really took a big effect.
100%, and Barber's still just getting back on the lead hand. Where is Dimps getting this energy from?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Where is Barber getting this reserve of heart from? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's like in between rounds, they just fill them up with more fuel, just unleaded or diesel. And they've got reserve tanks. So much of the crowd are on their feet. Both men pushing forwards are just colliding again and again and again. Dimps Gillies pushing him up to the cage. Looks like he was going for a clinch, but it was only so he could get him in a range where he could unload, and that's exactly what he's trying to do. But it's Barber turns the tables, puts his own back on the cage and throws.
Well, like you said before, Jay, I just cannot understand how neither man has been dropped yet. This is insane durability from both guys.
This is one of the most insane fights in Australian MMA. I think we're going to look back on this one. Literally, Barber's eaten so many shots. His base is betraying him. His will is not. It's his body that's giving out. The human body can only take so much. Oh my God, I can't believe that fight exists. And Dimps still has the energy to dance. Barber's down. Dimps is laughing and dancing. Incredible. As advertised, mate, as advertised. When these men walk down the street, get out of their way. Not because they're bad men, but in reverence. Regular people can't do what we do, and even regular fighters can't do that, Jade.
Yeah, absolutely. These guys are going to have some very sore hands tonight.
Unbelievable. incredible. It was exactly what I hoped for. We spoke about it, we joked about it, we said, look, it's probably not getting out of the first round, but we'd love it if it went all three. Next Gen Constructions replay. How do I comment on this? There's violence, then there's some violence. There's Dimps, Gillies delivering some violence right at the end. And he's putting absolutely everything into these shots, and Barber refusing. Just saying no. His body wanting to give out. And just literally by the force of will not doing so. Insane.
Yeah, we need some stats on this fight. There must have been
unbelievable.
500 punches for each man at least. It was just insane volume.
As we head back into the cage with James O'Shea, I'm going to give my voice a rest.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get set to make this one official. But first of all, Eatons Hill, show your appreciation. They gave you everything. That's right, they deserve your applause. And this one is brought to you with thanks to Astute Woolwin. We go to the judges' scorecards, and they read 29 to 28, 29 to 28, and 30 to 27, all to your winner by unanimous decision. And it goes to the red corner, Dimps, Gillies.